I have never in my entire life, while having a conversation with a woman, asked her body count. Not once, not ever. What I do is
How many women have you
I
slept
allow
with?
them
Men have you slept with?
do what?
130.
Oh, how does that go? Like, how many men have you slept with?
Like yeah, like I've never asked that. That's insane. What I do is I let them talk themselves into their truths. And then I use discernment and figure out exactly how I want to move. My biggest issue with what I see from women today is not necessarily that they give up the box, because again, who's really asking? It is their delusional expectation. That is my biggest damn issue. Mind your business, TM. You ain't shit. But but it's for me the house. I'm just gonna use me as an example. Like my house is set up. It's a 3 bedroom. It's plenty of space. And if you're wanting 6 figure 6 pack, you obviously can see I'm not rolling with a 6 pack. 6 foot, I'm 6 foot. I got the 6 figures. I'm 2 out of 3. I'm not giving you everything that you want, right?
I damn sure ain't got no
But
6.
but
I got that
my
6.
expectation is I'm not moving in with you. You're moving in with me. You're gonna do things the way I need things done. If you want the Birkin bags and all whatever the hell else you think
Bad.
you need, that's the only reason you would really need a job.
That's so ghetto to me. I'm sorry. It just
Like
sounds
it's silly.
so.
It's silly shit. It's the lifestyle that they see that they think that they deserve, which is what I think disqualifies most of these what they call them modern women. I, that I think is probably the the biggest downfall is why you can't find a man is because you see the dude driving a Honda and you make an assumption. You've made an assumption and you don't really know what he's working with. Furthermore, because you've made that assumption, you think you can come in with some weird ass I'm running this shit attitude, and no real man is gonna put up with that shit. Not one. I'm not. I don't think TM would, and I've never been on a panel with a man that I think would put up with that. We're not putting up with that shit. So if you drop those ridiculous expectations and understand the world the way it is, if you can find yourself a 3 bedroom house with 2 bathrooms that's under $1,500 a month, and the man is saying, "Hey, I got this. You ain't got to worry about anything else," and he's going to provide everything else for you. Why would you skip over that dude? Because you think you need to travel to Guatemala every 6 months? I mean, I think that is the biggest disconnect in the modern dating world, in my opinion.
Uh, it's
My
so funny
opinion.
because I was just scrolling on Facebook, and this will have to be our topic for next week, and it has something to do with the SCX, and it's about women, and it says you don't really want sex. You just want the physical validation that you are sexually desirable to replace the emotional rejection of being unlovable.
Do you know
Mm,
I said something of that sort
mm,
before? And y'all
mm,
heard me
please.
say women don't want sex, and I
That's
think
deep.
Ina has a mistake. Like, yeah, we do. I said not entirely, not in the frequency
Hmm.
that men do. You crave intimacy.
It's the desire. You like to be
You
desired.
actually crave
Yeah.
intimacy more than you crave sex, but are using sex as an outlet for what you use. I've been saying,
Absolutely.
boy. That's what I mean. Like
Next
sex.
time, Inaz will be here next week too.
Mhm.
But
Oh,
this is
that was
what I
good.
mean when I say, I'm just going to say this part. This is what I mean where I say sex doesn't do the same thing for women that it
It
does for
doesn't.
men. I feel energized every single time I am out here. Like, goddamn it, what's his goddamn name from Black Panther? Man, ha, ha, ooh, ha. That's how I feel every time.
Cool.
Man, ha, ha, ooh, ha. So all of this, oh, sex has something on the mind of men. No, it doesn't. I will tear the thing up and just be like, "Ugh," every time. It doesn't do that.
I
I don't.
would say that if you find your perfect person, it could be. But when
Yeah,
women are out here just doing it to everybody, I don't think that I think that that's all a
I
facade. Like
agree with that.
that's
That's
not true.
true. Because you're really
And
not connecting.
You're not
Yeah.
connecting. They just want that. They just want to be desired, you know. And I just don't. I don't know what that is. Actually, I need to ask.
Listen, y'all,
I know I'm gonna have
Shan,
to do some.
you
Shan,
know
real-
you can listen to a pimp. A pimp will tell you how many screws it takes to mess up a prostitute's head. That will tell. Meaningless sex actually has serious psychological implications to where,
Oh, I believe it.
yeah,
Shan,
it will make her go crazy.
Shan, I just want to say, it's nice to be back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen,
Um,
I can't make no promises. It's gonna be every week, but
but no, it's nice to chat with you all again. I'm about to
Definitely
drop
got a
off.
man now.
I'm gonna
We
try
all
to.
want
just just to let all the viewers know, my birthday is May. The entire
saw
month,
your.
but the entire month of May. So we will
I
be
saw that.
celebrating soon. Think of Meg, think of Shantae.
I can't.
And the following month is June, which is my birthday.
Like,
Now I have 2 months to get ready. No.
yeah.
Y'all are shameless. The
She not
shameless
like you,
birthday
though. I
plug.
be
I'm not at all.
But I appreciate being here. I'm gonna chop it up with my kid, and then I'm
Your
gonna.
daughter got home safely.
Oh yeah, like when you saw me disappear, she
Okay.
was, yeah. So
Nice.
yeah.
My
Stop
students
building a
do-
relationship with
my
that boy.
students
He
start
ain't gonna be
tomorrow.
around much
Ugh.
longer.
Hey, look, if he is, he will have he. If he's gonna be around, he's gonna move the right way so that my daughter is not in an empty
he has
relationship.
great things about him, so I think he'll be great.
Whether he's with your daughter or not, I still think it's great that you've been able to play a role in his life because of his circumstances. So
And continue
shout
to
out
do
to
that.
you.
Those women are aggressive.
No, if they break up, hey,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, you would do that.
Those women are aggressive, man. I'm telling you, in college. And look, the worst part about it is that some of those kids were you have groups, you have people that were sheltered, so now they about to go buck wild, right? Everybody's trying to have sex, everybody trying to screw something. Then you have the people that get chosen early, like what do they call them? Pre-select. So everybody start pairing off. All of a sudden you go to the back stairwell, everybody running up, trying to go to each other's rooms. There's no way to avoid it. Even dudes that had no swag, no game, were getting ads. And that's why I'm like, the dude is gone, bro.
No, look, bro. My son has frozen. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Talk to both your son and your daughter, like what we were talking about earlier. Just ask them what are their standards. Like if they were to give it, what are their standards? And then let us like send it in our group chat so I can so you could tell us what they said.
I will actually try to record the conversation for you.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
I'll like, it's funny. I run across so many weird conversations daily. Like, we see all of these things on these panels, and I'm like, I never see that crap in real life.
Mm-hmm.
But literally yesterday in the office, I'm working on this lady's equipment, right? And she's on the phone with her friend who's about to go. It's a he. She's on the phone with him. He's about to go on a vacation, and she makes reference to her not going with him. And then he says, you're the one that wanted us to be friends. And then she comes back and says, but friends go on vacations all the time. And this is when she took it off the damn the face-to-face screen thing to where I couldn't hear it. And he was like, I don't go on vacations with friends that I can't fuck. So people actually try this stuff. Like, this is crazy to me. It is insane to me. Anyway, let me get in here before.
Those are friends. Like what? All right, baby.
No, there's more to it because I can hear her
He's
side.
not looking at her as a friend.